Hello Virgo and welcome to your couples love reading. If you are new, please like, share and subscribe if you enjoy the content. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you are notified every time I upload a new video. If you are not new, if you are not new, thank you for already subscribing. I actually do really appreciate your continued support. It really means the world to me. So this reading is a couple's love reading and it is for Virgo. So it cannot and it will not resonate with everybody. So please just take what does and leave what doesn't, okay? You can also check your moon, rising and Venus signs. Or you can check back in a few weeks or a few months and see if it resonates with you a bit more then, okay? So in this couple's love reading, I'm going to do the top row for yourself, the bottom row for your partner, and we're just going to cover things like how you can support each other, what you need from each other, and the best direction to take the relationship. Feel free to reverse the roles in however it needs. Like I say, take it as it resonates with you, okay? Anything that doesn't resonate with you, just leave that. It's not for you, okay? So we're just going to give the cards a quick shuffle. Ooh. So there we are, that's the cards laid out. Let's see. So this is what you can learn from each other. So with the Nine of Wands, I feel like you can learn how strong you are, that you are strong and you can be strong for as long as you need to be. And I think that this is something you need to learn from your partner, that that you are strong. You are strong and you can handle anything that comes your way. You can absolutely do that. So don't ever convince yourself that you're not strong or that you can't deal with certain situations, because life never throws at you anything that you can't handle. It's always thrown at you for a reason. It's one, because you can handle it, and two, because you need to learn a lesson from it, okay? What your partner needs to learn from you is maybe when to walk away from things when they no longer serve. So if you put a lot of effort into something, and I know it's hard to do that when you put so much effort into something, but when you have done that and it's just not paying off, or you're not getting the rewards, or you're not getting the same back, walking away is the best option for yourselves, okay? And I think that's something they can learn from you, okay? So well, I'm looking at this reading already, and I'm feeling like you may be in a period of separation. I do feel like you're possibly in a period of separation, and you're maybe feeling like you can't go on without them, and they're maybe feeling like you can't cope without them, and they're maybe feeling like they don't want to walk away from it just yet, which means there is definitely hope for this relationship. But in order to make it come back together, I'm seeing that you both need to learn how to walk away. They need to learn how to walk away from things, and you need to learn to be strong on your own. And that way, if you do come together in the future, the cards coming up will give us an indication that the relationship will be stronger. Okay? Let's see what you expect from each other. We've got 10 of Wands there now. Well, they've got a lot of fire in this. We've got some water as well. We've got a lot of fire here. Yeah, I think you need them to take care of themselves, learn how to look after themselves. So I don't know if they've been very dependent on you previously, and you've pretty much took care of everything, took care of all their needs and whatever. So in order for this relationship to come back together, and they need to learn to be on their own, they need to learn how to take care of themselves and not be so reliant on somebody else. And what they expect from you is to pretty much do the same and hold strong to your own values. Show your worth, I do feel like that you are in a period of separation, and this is a period of separation that is required in order for you both to find yourselves. Because sometimes when you're in a relationship, you can lose yourselves in the relationship, and instead of being two individual people, you become two parts of one person, which is an element of it, but you have to remain that individuality. You don't want to lose yourself. And I feel like there's a period of needing to rediscover yourselves in this, okay? Let's see how you can support each other. So you can support them by I think by not focusing too much on all the negative times, but also to look back on the positive times you've had together and take comfort in it. Take comfort in it. And I don't know if this is someone you've known since childhood or if you have kids together. I'm getting that element there. And to just remember and have, look on the fond memories as well, not just the bad memories, okay? Look back on the good ones too. And the way they can support you is to dedicate themselves to themselves and what they believe, give to themselves a bit more. Like I say, this is a case of they need to find their individuality. They need to find themselves, who they are, and they need to dedicate themselves to that, and rediscover their own beliefs and hold true to them. And you need to do the same yourself as well. Okay. Right. Okay. So I don't know what's happened, what's caused the situation here. Um, but in order to be the best partner to each other going forward, when you do come back together, you need to free yourself from whatever's holding you back. So if you have any negative thoughts that are holding you back, or if there's any kind of addictions, or if you give in too easily to temptation, that's something you maybe need to work on, because I've got the devil card there. And look at that. That's a very interesting devil card. How there's two people there. I don't know if you've given too much of yourself to them as well, and that's why they need to learn to look after themselves, because you've done too much for them. And what they need to do to be the best partner is see the truth in the ending that has been, is in the separation, and understand fully why it happened, take accountability for their own actions. Obviously both do that, but I feel like you are doing that and they're just like, why? Well, they need to take a moment to reflect and understand where they can grow and learn and be a better partner going forward. Okay, when the two of you do eventually come back together, it is a case of learning from the mistakes that's caused the separation to start with. I'm definitely feeling like there's a separation here. Like I said, this will not resonate with everyone, so if you're not separated from your partner, possibly this reading isn't for you. Maybe elements of it are, maybe you're not separated, but there's elements here that you can relate to, okay? Or that you may be feeling like you're on the verge of separation. But I do feel like it can come back together. It's just a period that's required to learn and grow from each other, so that you can come back together as stronger, better partners for each other, okay? Let's see what you need from each other. So what your partner needs from you is, I think, for you to take a step back. I don't know if you're still on at them and trying to look after them even in a separation, because like I said, I do feel like they are in a period where they need to rediscover themselves, learn how to love themselves, learn how to take care of themselves. And what I've got here is the universe brings all that I need to feel blissful. So when I look at that card, it's like we can't look to other people to make us happy, and I feel like they look to you a lot to make you happy. And I think maybe you do the same, and it's realizing actually no one can ever make you happy. Happiness is within ourselves. Happiness is a choice. So it's finding that bliss within yourself, realizing the universe gives you everything you already need to be blissful, and that you don't need to find it anywhere than beyond yourself. It's already there. You just need to find it in yourself. We make ourselves happy, and then we share that with other people. Okay. And what you need from them is for them to be sure of their place within the relationship, because I feel like they've questioned it a lot. Even when you were together, they maybe questioned your loyalty or questioned your fidelity and things, and that's caused a lot of issues and arguments and frustration on your part. And I feel like you've given a lot, and you've been trying to work with them and make them understand that that's not the situation. Because I am definitely not seeing third party here anywhere. But I feel like they maybe feel like there has been maybe a little bit of paranoia, which is where I'm getting here, overcoming the demons. I definitely feel like there's some fire here, which is obviously Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We've got some water, which is Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. But we've also got a bit of earth. We've got earth and air there as well. But I'm feeling more strongly towards the fire and the water elements there. Okay. Yeah, so they need to be a bit more sure of their place in your life, and trust you, and not be so paranoid, be a bit more comfortable with the situation. So if you're together, they need to know that you are together and they are the one for you, and they need to trust that instead of second guessing it or making any kind of false accusations or anything like that. Let's see what direction they need to take. Okay, so for the two of you, they need to learn to give and receive equally. There definitely needs to be a restoration of balance. I do feel like you've given a lot more in this relationship than you've gotten out of it, and they need to just see how the way they've been has been a bit of a burden on you, and that's probably what's caused the separation. So they need to learn to take care of themselves, need to learn to be confident in themselves, find their own happiness before they can come to you, and so they can trust, and so they can let down that guard, and so they don't have to be paranoid about anything. And for you, it's like you need to realize that, yeah, I know you love this person, but you're capable. You've got all the tools you need to move forward in life, and do it on your own if you need to, because you have the tools. You can manifest what you want. So this person, as much as you love them, have the confidence to know that they're not the only person who would love you. And as long as you know that, and you show your worth that way, then they will start to appreciate you more. Okay, I'm not saying you should go off and look for somebody else, because I do see that there is potential to work on this, definitely. But realise that it's not a case of without them you will have no one, because you can have pretty much anybody you want. And as long as you know that and they know that, they'll probably start to appreciate and value you a lot more than they had done in the past. And that's a lesson they need to learn before this comes back together. And I feel like you need to have a bit of confidence and realise that, you know, if you need to move on, you can do that you're more than capable of doing that, okay? So Virgo, thank you very much for your time. I've enjoyed doing your reading. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon. Bye.